Alright guys, what's up, my name is Jess. Let's do a guide on Moonlord Master. It's about 5-minute kills from me. If you're running like a Vanguard build, it's probably gonna be maybe 4 to 4 minutes kills. You get the legendary 4 Tides of Terraria schematics, so it's Terra Prisma, Terra Blade, Night Glow, and whatever else the fourth one is, I forgot. So pretty much you just want to slot on these specific abilities: Dark Wisp and Double Flame, which is Flame Funnel and Spirit Flame. Okay, now if you have pals that have Invader on it, you get a little more a little more out of it, or even Siren of the Void, because Siren of the Void gives you ice damage plus dark damage, right? So, and you get that passive, that legendary passive from the what are they called? The Villanova Libero Ultra, I think. Or you just breed it out, okay? Anyways, make sure that you are running Bastigors with this build, okay? None of these guys are Siren of the Void. Half of them are like random passives that I just threw together, because Bastigor is the best pal for this boss. And the reason why is because their innate ability, like their basic attack, is Ice Missile, and how Ice Missile performs, it's a Heat Seek. Alright, grab your Xenolord. This is an endgame boss, you're expected to have him, okay? Hope that you have some sort of fast moving passes on it. Alright, second fastest pal in the game, so it allows you to shoot while flying, and this is very important. You're gonna be multitasking a lot. You're gonna be flying around, distracting the eyeball, and shooting. Let's go with the core mechanic. Ready, set, go. Just fly to where you are eye level with the forehead, okay, and make sure that it targets you. When it starts glowing like that, you fly to the right. Okay, no matter what, if you fly to the left, it's gonna the pattern is it flies to the right. Okay. Now with that being said, you just want to make sure that you constantly maintain that sort of focus, or else the eye's gonna get the pals. And the issue with that, when the laser gets the pals, it just slows down the kill. Okay, and then I think they also lose a chunk of hunger, like their hunger sanity, so make sure they're already topped off. Look at the Ice Wisps going, sorry, Dark Wisp going, and the Ice Missiles, they are hovering. You see how they're going, right? They are just hovering. While the Flame Funnels, you know, whatever hits, and if 15 pals are running Flame Funnel, and I think Flame Funnel chucks 37 balls, 36 balls, I don't really remember. Someone can do the math there. Something like that, right? As long as some of them land, you're looking at a lot of damage, because each of them can deal like 500 damage, alright? And the reason why you don't want to put this on, you don't want to use Fire Pals, is because Ignis Blast is their default ability. You gotta take into consideration all of their actual abilities. Alright, so it's pretty simple. I have 15 pals running. You can do the same exact setup, doesn't really matter. Might have to do a little less if you're gonna include a rescue pal and a handy worker for the repairing the pods. You don't need a waterer. There's no fire involved in this, and it's just a repetitive process. And then after the eye goes down, the pals are gonna focus the other hand. Sometimes they actually focus the head without your intervention. Okay, I don't know how to actually make them focus the head. It's just their RNG coded sort of thing. But yeah, it's literally just the same thing. Fly up and to the right. You can't go too far up, and it can't be in a diagonal. It has to be maybe like a 20-degree angle from where you were initially, right? To the right. Because if you fly too high, it's just gonna ignore you, and you want to fly just high enough to where you're outside of the peak of the range of the laser, right? And you see how we're slowly chipping away down the health of the forehead, and you see how I'm not really using my boost gun. You can use it if you want, but it just gets too laggy for me, and I personally cannot handle that. But yeah, also avoid those 6 balls that like fly up in the air, right? If you get actually hit by one of them, not the stray ones that are just flying everywhere, the ones that have, the ones directly above us. If you get hit by that, it takes about, like, I think half of your health, because I remember I died to them just fooling around. So you see how Dark Wisp is performing now, right? At this point, when I destroy the head, I like to take out the Terra Prismas, because you can literally just AFK, and I'm pretty sure Terra Prisma is actually ridiculously broken. You're looking at like 3,000 damage a second. That's more than what these abilities can do, except for like Dark Wisp. Dark Wisp can do like 2k per ball, 40-second cooldown, by the way. So you can try to use a charge rifle for this. Charge rifle is insanely accurate, but you have to time it right, and because the hand movements are still RNG, it goes left and right, then a tiny bit left and then right, and blah blah. You can't really time it correctly. right? It doesn't have its own personal pattern. It just moves at an RNG base. So, I mean, other than that, it's pretty smooth sailing, honestly. I like to use a Knockling for my combat pal. You can use whatever. You can use Vango. You can use whatever thing you want to do, really. It's just really easy. You just need to not get hit by the laser, and you need your pals to not get hit by the laser. Okay, you see how simple this is? I'm using my free cam. I'm not getting hit, right? At this point in time, you can use your boost gun if you want, but you see the green hues on the pals? They're getting healed consistently because they're vamp. I pretty much only gave them vamp. I made it a must because every single bit of health matters, right? Some of these guys are vamp SDM. Some of them are demon SIM, which doesn't have vamp, right? And the ones that don't have vamp kind of just die first. But it's okay because I have a couple of raid pals or rescue pals, and there was a sub 5-minute kill. That one I got a Terra Prisma. I don't remember what the fourth one is. Oh, Vortex Speeder, yeah. So I have all legendaries of those. And it's a very simple kill. It's a very, very simple kill. So you just need to make sure that you have Dark Wisp, Spirit Flame, and Flame Funnel. Okay, it's Wisp double Flame is the loadout. One handiwork and one rescue pal is more than enough. Pal pods got fixed, so that's why this is so easy to do. I'm pretty sure Xenoload Ultra is gonna be as easy, if not, well, probably a little bit harder because the pals do get hit quite hard. But anyways, hopefully this guide has helped you guys out in the long run. It's not that difficult, I would say, right? It's not that difficult. The guide is not that hard. You just need to make sure that you're equipping a fast flying pal. So this is level 65, right? It's a level 65 end game boss with 2 mil health, and it can one-shot you. So, you know, at this point, you're kind of expected to possess the pal known as Xenoload, because he is I think the fastest flying pal outside of Jetragon that allows you to aim. And you see here on my passive, I got 50% defense. You know, some of these guys are running Legend Diamond, not the greatest attack. Some of these guys are going Vamp SMD. Right? This is VLS Demon, VLS Diamond, VLS Demon, Vamp SMD, Vamp Demon Sim. This is a Demon Sim with 45% CDR, 50% damage, right? So the options are endless as long as they're an Ice Pal that possesses Ice Missile, so that you don't have to slot it in as an additional ability. You don't want that, because then you're taking away a lot of firepower. You cannot risk that, guys, okay? So that's just about it for the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. What you're seeing here on the screen is just some more footage of me doing it and some rewards that I'm getting and whatnot. It's a pretty simple guide, honestly. You can probably run 3 simultaneous master tier ones, but I'll have to see about that. I don't know if my PC can actually handle that. But anyways, yeah, so if you look on the screen, if you're still watching, I have been running a variety of different abilities. I even tried the Dogons with the Wholehearted stance. It's so niche and weird. I don't know when there's actually going to be a use for that pal, but it does a lot of damage, his stance, but it's just so weird. Anything can trigger it. But yeah, you see how much damage that ball did to my face? But check out the loot right here. This one got me 3 of the 4 legendary. No Terra Prisma though, but aside from that, it's very common, 25% chance. Come on, guys. Alright, so that's just about it. Thanks for watching, bye.